Hello everyone, Grand Captain Speedy Dash here. Last time on What If Bulma became Capsule Woman, Bulma began working on her capsule armor. How will Bulma's training and armor affect future events? Find out now. Bulma struggles some with the balancing of training with Roshi, going to school, and upgrading her armor. Eventually, Bulma gives up on training with Roshi, but tries to continue training on her own. Time passes until the 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai arrives. The finalists are Tien, Yamcha, Jackie Chun, Bulma, Krillin, Chiaotzu, Pamput, and Goku. Tien and Yamcha enter the ring for the first match. Yamcha tries his hardest, but Tien overpowers him, knocking him out before breaking his leg. Tien smugly leaves the ring while Yamcha is rushed to the hospital. Jackie Chun and Bulma enter the ring for the next match. Bulma's armor does help her some in the fight against Jackie Chun, but his experience allows him to knock her out of the ring before leaving the ring himself. Krillin and Chiaotzu enter the ring for the next match. Chiaotzu starts the match at a disadvantage, but shortly begins using his abilities to turn the tide. Krillin figures out Chiaotzu's weakness and uses it to knock Chiaotzu out of the ring before leaving the ring himself. Pamput and Goku enter the ring for the next match. Goku effortlessly knocks Pamput out of the ring, with him leaving the ring himself. Tien and Jackie Chun enter the ring for the first match of the semifinals. Jackie Chun struggles a bit against Tien, and shortly decides to give up and leave the ring himself, with Tien shortly leaving the ring as well. Krillin and Goku enter the ring for the second match of the semifinals. Goku and Krillin are fighting evenly until Krillin grabs Goku's tail. Krillin thinks he won until Goku reveals he's trained his tail to not be a weakness. Goku decides to start fighting harder and knocks Krillin out of the ring before he leaves the ring himself. Tien and Goku enter the ring for the final match of the tournament. Goku starts the fight at a slight disadvantage, but shortly begins fighting as hard as he can, gaining a slight edge. Tien is on the back foot until Goku starts suddenly freezing mid-movement. After a moment, Tien yells for Chiaotzu to stop, and there is a short interruption before the fight continues. Tien and Goku continue the fight, with them shortly ascending high into the sky before they both fall out of the ring, with Goku hitting a truck and landing first, giving Tien the victory. After the reward ceremony, Tien wants to be friends with Goku and the others, apologizing to Yamcha. Goku realizes he forgot to grab his stuff, with Krillin saying he'll grab it for Goku. They continue to talk until they hear a scream. After rushing to the scream, they find Krillin dead and the announcer explaining what happened, and that the monster stole a ball from the bag that Krillin had before dropping a note and leaving. Goku steals a Dragon Raider from Bulma and rushes away, despite Roshi telling Goku to wait. Roshi explains that the note has the symbol of Demon King Piccolo and tells the story of what happened in the past between him and Demon King Piccolo. Tien is shocked and hopes that Goku doesn't meet up with the demon, but Launch states Goku will find it because of the Dragon Radar. After a couple of hours, they realize that Goku isn't coming back. Roshi explains that they need to find the Dragon Balls before Demon King Piccolo finds them. Bulma says she'll come with them, however, Master Roshi is unsure, but Bulma insists because she's already a target from entering the Tenkaichi Budokai. They shortly collect all the Dragon Balls beside the ones that Demon King Piccolo already has. Realizing they can't collect them all, they decide to use the Dragon Balls to lure Demon King Piccolo into a trap. After setting the trap, Master Roshi sprays Tien with a paralytic spray before getting into position. Demon King Piccolo shortly descends, with Roshi attempting to use the Mufuba, but it fails. Bulma rushes in and tries her best to stop Demon King Piccolo, but she is blasted away. Thanks to her suit, she barely survives, but her suit is in complete ruins, with her activating her homing beacon before passing out. Bulma wakes up at home, with her questioning if it was a dream, until she attempts to get up and remembers her injuries. Dr. Briefs comes into Bulma's room, curious about what happened. Bulma explains that she was trying to stop Demon King Piccolo from collecting the Dragon Balls, but failed. Just as she finished, a special announcement started playing on the TV from King Furry, with King Furry announcing that Demon King Piccolo has taken over the world. Demon King Piccolo takes over the broadcast when Furry tries to go off script and begins announcing the changes, including that he'll wipe a province once a year, with the first one being 29, which is West City. Bulma nearly leaps out of her bed, only for her injuries to stop her. Dr. Brief tries to settle Bulma down, but she says they need to stop Piccolo. Bulma is able to at least convince them to relocate until Piccolo is defeated. They shortly arrive at Kami House, but no one is home. Once they turn on the TV, they are hit with a broadcast that Piccolo was defeated. Dr. Brief says that it seems he was right, that they didn't need to worry about Piccolo, with Bulma being certain that it was Goku that defeated Piccolo. Tien and the others soon return to Kami House, with them being surprised and relieved that Bulma is alive. Bulma is surprised to not see Goku, with Tien explaining after Goku defeated Piccolo that someone Goku knew asked for Goku to come with him. Goku suddenly arrives and grabs his power pole, saying that he's off to meet God before running away. Everyone is shocked by what Goku said, with it not being long until the Dragon Balls begin to glow. They summon Shenron, with Tien shocked as he saw Piccolo kill Shenron. Shenron explains that Kami revived him, and he already knows what wish they want, which is to revive all those killed by Piccolo and his children. Just before Shenron leaves, he told them that Goku will be training with God until the next Tenkaichi Budokai, where they will see him again. Bulma is the one to state the obvious of Goku abandoning them to train. Master Roshi is surprised by Goku training under God and says the rest of them should try to not fall too far behind. With that said, they all commit to getting stronger for the next Tenkaichi Budokai. Though Bulma's body is out of commission, she is still able to work on blueprints for her next suit of armor, especially since her last armor is just a pile of scraps now. Bulma starts designing remote control for her armor for times when she's unable to pilot it properly. Another feature Bulma struggles hard to figure out is Ki and how to have her suit magnify it. After finally recovering from her injuries, Bulma begins training and testing herself against older models running on an autopilot based on data she got from the last Tenkaichi Budokai. Bulma continues to progress in her training and starts getting confident that she could give Goku a run for his money. Time passes until the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai finally arrives. Bulma meets Roshi and Launch, who are also waiting for the others. Roshi expected that Yamcha would have arrived with Bulma, but she complains that faithless loser hasn't so much as come to see her in the last 3 years, and that she's hoping she gets a chance to clean his clock in the tournament. While talking, Goku walks up and says hi. Everyone is surprised by how much Goku has grown since they last saw him. Goku is curious about Bulma not being in her armor and asks if she's competing, which Bulma hits a button on her watch with her armor appearing like magic on her. Just then, Tien, Chatsu, Yamcha, and Krillin arrive. Bulma says she's glad that Yamcha showed up and she hopes to meet him in the ring, which makes Yamcha nervous despite him trying to laugh it off. Goku asks for Chatsu to cheat to have them all in different brackets, but overhearing this, Bulma pushes Chatsu to ensure her and Yamcha fight in the first match. Shortly in the preliminaries, Goku is shortly yelled at by a girl that appears to know him, but Goku states he doesn't know her. Yamcha and Bulma fight in the first round of the preliminaries just like Bulma asked. Bulma struggles a bit as Yamcha had gotten stronger than she had expected, but her training and armor allowed her to knock Yamcha out of the ring. The rest of the preliminaries go without a hitch until Chatsu is knocked out by Cyborg Tao. The finalists are Goku, Name Withheld, Tien, Cyborg Tao, Ma Jr., Krillin, Shen, and Bulma. Goku and his opponent enter the ring for the first match. She goes on the offense with Goku continually dodging, still confused about who she is. Once she says she will tell him her name if he wins, Goku knocks her out of the ring in one hit. Chi-Chi identifies herself with Goku stating that it was a misunderstanding before asking Chi-Chi to marry him, with them leaving the ring. Tien and Cyborg Tao enter the ring for the next match. They patiently wait until Tien stops holding his battle stance, with Cyborg Tao rushing at Tien, but Tien knocks Tao out of the ring before leaving the ring himself. Ma Jr. and Krillin enter the ring for the next match. Krillin tries his hardest, but Ma Jr. is too strong, with Krillin shortly giving up and leaving the ring, with Ma Jr. shortly following. Shen and Bulma enter the ring for the next match. Bulma doesn't expect much from Shen, but is surprised when Shen avoids every attack just barely until he is able to pretend trip, knocking Bulma out of the ring before leaving the ring himself. Goku and Tien enter the ring for the first match of the semifinals. Tien tries his hardest and pulls out a lot of techniques, but Goku effortlessly knocks Tien out of the ring before leaving the ring himself. Ma Jr. and Shen enter the ring for the second match of the semifinals. Shen begins fighting seriously and is giving Ma Jr. a run for his money. After a bit, Shen pulls out a bottle and attempts to perform the Mafuba, but Ma Jr. reverses it and seals the thing possessing Shen before swallowing the bottle. Goku begins explaining the situation, how Ma Jr. is actually Piccolo reincarnated and the Kami was the one that got sealed. Bulma questions if they should all just jump Piccolo, but Goku says that he wants to beat him in the tournament, which surprises everyone. Goku and Ma Jr. enter the ring for the final match of the tournament. Piccolo starts the fight with a slight advantage because Goku is holding back to try and save Kami. The fight continues until Piccolo starts using his giant Namekian form, with Goku tricking Piccolo into getting a little bigger, allowing Goku to jump down Piccolo's throat and save Kami. Piccolo returns to his normal size before trying to blow up Goku. Goku refuses to leave the ring and prepares to take the blast, with Tien making a hole for everyone to hide in. After finishing charging, Piccolo lets out the explosive wave. As the smoke clears, Goku is still standing in the ring to the surprise of Piccolo. Goku rushes in and begins beating Piccolo and seemingly knocks Piccolo out. Just before Goku won the match, Piccolo wakes up and blasts Goku. Goku gets up and continues to fight until Piccolo is able to knock Goku back down and render his legs and arms as useless before charging another blast and launches it at Goku. As the smoke clears, Goku is gone. Piccolo laughs that his rule is secure, but suddenly Goku flies in and knocks Piccolo out of the ring. Goku asks the announcer, with him confirming that Piccolo is out of the ring, and that Goku is the winner of the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai. I'll end the part here for now. How will Bulma's continually evolving armor affect future events? Find out next time on What If Bulma Became Capsule Woman? If you enjoy my content, check out my Discord to see the community I'm building, and like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any money to spare, maybe consider throwing all of it my way. And as always, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are.